The Bible is filled with so many amazing stories, and this, well, this is one of them. So the story goes, in the land of Uz, there was a man, and a very rich man. I mean, he had a lot of money. And not only that, but the Bible says that he was blameless. This man, his name is Job, and that is who we're going to be speaking about today. So it so happened that in heaven, there was a meeting. And in the meeting, God was there, and the angels were there, and the devil also showed up to the meeting. So God says to the devil, so where have you been? And the devil says, well, I have been, walking to and fro on the earth. By the way, have you been there? Because things are looking pretty bad down there regarding sin. And God is like, well, I know, but have you seen my servant Job? And the devil's like, well, of course he's gonna be good because you're blessing him with everything. I mean, he has money and he has a nice family. He's got everything. But I bet if you didn't give him everything, he would not love you the same way he does now. So God says, okay, go ahead and take the things that I have. And the devil's like, I beg your pardon? He's like, go ahead and take what he has, but do not lay a finger on it. And the devil's like, wait, you're serious? I could, take everything? Like, but do not lay a finger. And because of that, the devil's like, okay. And he goes and runs out, and he's excited because, he feels Job is gonna just neglect God. So, back on earth with Job, he is there, and he sees and he hears some people running. He hears someone running towards him, and the person is out of breath and saying, Job. Okay, Job, I'm so sorry. Your oxen and your donkeys, we were plowing in the field. And then people came, and they just stole everything, and all your servants there with me were... And I was the only one that survived and came here to tell you this story. All your oxen is gone. All your donkeys are gone. And as Job is hearing this, he hears more footsteps. And he looks and he sees someone coming. Job, Master Job. Oh my God. I need to tell you what happened. There was fire that came from heaven, and your sheep were burnt, and they're gone, and I'm the only one that survived. And as Job is hearing this bad news, he hears another set of footsteps running towards him. Job, your children. Job's like, what about my children? And the guy says, I don't know how to tell you this, Job, but they were gathered at your oldest son's house. And wind came from, I don't know, and it pushed the walls down and everything collapsed. And I was the only one that survived. And Job hears this. And the Bible says Job tears his clothes and mourns, but he still praises God. And the Bible says he still remained faithful to God, even when all that happened. Now, a little while later, there's a meeting in heaven again, and the angels and God is there, and the devil comes, and God is like, well, where have you been? And the devil says, well, I'm still walking to and fro earth, and you see it's still pretty bad. And God is like, well, my servant Job, have you noticed him? Like, well, yeah, I mean, he's still faithful, I understand, but he's healthy. You can't put a price tag on healthy. He's healthy. And God says, well, of course he's healthy. I'll let you do what you will to him, but do not kill him. The devil's like, wait. Like anything? He's like, yeah, but do not kill him. So the devil was like, oh, I got him now! And he runs out of heaven and he's excited because he feels that now he's got Job, and Job is gonna neglect God and reject God. And when he goes down, the Bible says he struck Job with sores from his feet to his head. And Job was in pain from the sores. And he remained faithful. Now, Job's wife is looking at Job and she's like, Job, you're still faithful to God. And Job is like, yes, I'm going to still be faithful to God. And she's like, why don't you just curse God and die, get it over with? And Job says, no. Now, what's worse is 3 of Job's friends come to the house and they knock on the door and they come in and they see Job in that state. And the Bible says they were grieving for him so much that for 7 days they just sat there not knowing what to say and just grieving with Job. Now, after 7 days, that dialogue starts and the friends also say, listen, Job, there's a lot of bad things that have happened in your life. And Job is like, yes, I know. And the friends are like, could it be perhaps you did something to God, maybe? And Job is like, listen, I am going to remain faithful to God no matter what. And Job remains faithful to God even through everything that happened. And when the devil tried even putting the sores on his body, Job remained faithful. Now, it's incredible to see Job remaining faithful. And the lesson that I get from this is when you go back a little earlier in the story, when Job heard about his donkeys and his ox and the sheep and his kids, the Bible says he tore his clothes and mourned, but remained faithful to God. Now, it kind of showed me that it's okay to be sad. And it's okay to mourn and be upset about things when they go wrong, like Job was mourning in the bad times. But the most important thing is to remain faithful to God. Now that's the lesson that I got from it, and I hope you got this lesson and many more lessons from it. It's a pretty cool story, huh? I hope you enjoyed it. And for Bible stories, this is Taps.